Have you ever stopped to think about what it would be like to live without constant technology, without the ability to take selfies, and in an environment that seems governed by norms from another era? Come with me to explore the daily life of one of the most mysterious communities on the planet, a real blast from the past. Let's uncover 25 amazing facts about Amish women that will make you wonder if you could adapt and live according to their traditions. Number 25. Bed distance. In the Amish community, unmarried couples are allowed to spend nights together. However, there's a unique tradition to preserve chastity before marriage. A wooden plank is placed between them in bed, avoiding any physical contact that could lead to sexual intimacy, which is reserved exclusively for marriage. This practice reflects their deep respect for their commitment to God and community values, ensuring they resist temptations. Number 24. The value of procreation. For the Amish, having children is considered a great blessing and an essential duty. Couples are encouraged to have a large number of offspring, not only as a means of expanding faith, but also as a vital necessity for sustaining the community. With a lifestyle centered around manual labor and mutual support, a large family means more hands to help on farms, in house building, and other community activities. From an early age, children are taught to contribute to collective well-being, playing crucial roles in preserving the Amish way of life. Number 23. Life without modern technology. Both Amish women and men adopt a lifestyle that completely does away with modern technology. This means they live without cell phones, computers, televisions, or any other electronic devices. There are two main reasons for this choice. Firstly, they want to avoid distractions and external influences that may threaten their values and way of life. Additionally, this lack of technology allows them to prioritize and strengthen personal relationships and direct communication within their community. By abstaining from using modern technology, Amish women are able to maintain a deeper connection with their families, friends, and the natural environment, elements they consider crucial for a harmonious existence faithful to their beliefs. Number 22. Restricted use of photographs. Within the Amish community, women adhere to strict guidelines regarding the use of photographs. They can't take pictures of themselves, including those popular selfies, as it's believed that images foster vanity and pride, attitudes that go against the principles of humility and simplicity that govern their lives. However, there are exceptions during special events like weddings or important community celebrations, where group photos are allowed to capture these memorable moments. Number 21. Amish women's education also follows a distinct path. They attend school only up to the 8th grade, usually until they're 13 or 14 years old. After this phase, the focus shifts to learning practical skills essential for life in the community, such as cooking, sewing, childcare, and assisting with agricultural tasks. For them, an education geared towards practical needs is considered more beneficial and relevant than continuing academic studies. Number 20. Jewelry and symbolism in clothing. Within the Amish community, women follow a clear rule regarding the use of jewelry. It's completely forbidden. This applies to any type of adornment, including engagement or wedding rings. The reason behind this restriction is that jewelry is seen as a means of beautification and attracting attention, which contradicts Amish values of simplicity and austerity. In place of rings, Amish couples often exchange items that have practical value for life together, such as tools or household utensils. Moreover, the tradition of the wedding dress among Amish women carries profound symbolism. This dress is not only worn on the wedding day, but also on every Sunday for church services, standing out as an important element of their identity and devotion. Furthermore, when an Amish woman passes away, she is buried in the same wedding dress, emphasizing the enduring importance of marriage and faith in her life, even after death. Amish girls grow up playing with a rather unique type of doll. These dolls are devoid of faces. The absence of facial details like eyes, noses, or mouths is intentional and aims to teach children the importance of not focusing on physical appearance as a way to foster humility and avoid vanity from an early age. These faceless dolls symbolize and reinforce the values of modesty and simplicity, which are fundamental in Amish culture. Number 17. Perspectives on feminism. Within the Amish community, the concept of feminism, understood as a social movement seeking gender equality, finds no place. Amish women are raised to accept a submissive role in relation to men, whether it's towards their husband or male figures of authority, a stance that aligns with their interpretations of scriptures and the traditional organization of their communities. Such submission is not perceived negatively within their context, but rather as an essential part of living according to their beliefs and maintaining harmony within the community. Number 16. Socialization restrictions. Amish women are subject to strict rules regarding socialization, being allowed to interact only with members of their own community unless they have their husband's permission to do otherwise. This rule reflects the value the community places on preserving its traditions and isolating from external influences that could compromise their way of life. The need for marital permission ensures that external interactions are in line with Amish community values and beliefs. Number 15. Clothing choice. Amish women are aware that their traditional attire, which typically consists of long and simple dresses, doesn't align with contemporary standards of fashion and beauty. This choice is deliberate and reflects the community values of modesty and simplicity. They don't seek to attract attention or visually stand out. Instead, they opt for a humble life that emphasizes faith and a sense of community, where personal appearance takes a back seat to spiritual and collective principles. In Amish culture, marriage is seen as an essential pillar of the community, with the expectation that women will join in matrimony with men of the same faith. Divorce is unacceptable and considered a violation of religious beliefs, which treat marriage as a perpetual promise before God. Family cohesion and stability are highly valued, reflecting the sacred and enduring nature of marriage in this community. When it comes to mobility, the Amish are known for their preference for non-motorized transportation, opting for horse-drawn carriages. This simple and traditional mode of transportation is a conscious choice to preserve a less complex way of life that's more integrated with the natural environment, avoiding dependence on modern technologies. This lifestyle allows the Amish to maintain a peaceful pace more aligned with their values of life. The Amish community values a simpler and more traditional way of life, which is reflected in their transportation choices. They opt for horse-drawn carriages instead of motor vehicles, aiming to preserve a lifestyle that's less reliant on modern technologies and more integrated with the natural pace of the environment. When it comes to clothing, Amish women embrace an extremely modest and practical style. Their attire consists of long dresses, usually in neutral colors and without flashy patterns, complemented by an apron that covers almost the entire dress. The head must always be covered, typically with a bonnet or hat, reflecting community values of modesty and uniformity. In terms of social roles, in the Amish community, genders have well-defined functions. Women are encouraged to dedicate themselves to home, childcare, and supporting community activities. These roles are considered vital, but also limit women's autonomy, unlike men who may have a wider range of activities and responsibilities. Rumspringa is a transformative time in the lives of young Amish folks, marked by exploration and vital decisions. Picture growing up in a place with strict traditions and rules, like an isolated island, and suddenly getting the chance to experience the world beyond those borders at 16. During Rumspringa, Amish teenagers have the freedom to dive into modern technologies and lifestyles completely different from their own. This experience is crucial because, in the end, they choose whether to return and permanently adopt the Amish way of life or opt for the external modern life. In Amish kitchens, women maintain culinary practices that harken back to those of our great-grandmothers, avoiding modern appliances like microwaves and refrigerators. They only use fresh products, harvested straight from their gardens or acquired within the community, ensuring a diet rich in vegetables, fruits, meats, and dairy, without artificial additives. The absence of refrigerators demands great creativity from them to preserve food, resorting to traditional techniques like canning and drying. These practices result in a deeply natural and healthy diet. In the Amish community, carpentry skills are just as valued as cooking or sewing abilities. While women traditionally focus more on household chores, they're also proficient in woodworking, often contributing to furniture making and crafting other useful items. While men may handle the heavier tools, women excel in finishing touches like polishing and painting, where precision and attention to detail are essential. Another notable aspect of Amish culture is the prohibition of women cutting their hair, a practice that reflects a strict interpretation of biblical texts. For Amish women, long hair is a powerful symbol of their faith and religious commitment. From childhood, Amish girls are encouraged to let their hair grow and to care for it diligently. Hair is usually styled in buns or braids carefully tucked under hats or white caps, demonstrating respect and adherence to their beliefs and community. Imagine a daily life without electricity, no sockets on the walls, no lights turned on with a switch, and absolutely no electronic devices. That's the reality for Amish women, who choose a life devoid of modern technological innovations. At night, their homes are lit with candles and oil lamps, a choice that promotes a simple way of life and reduces dependence on advanced technologies. The absence of electricity also strengthens family and community bonds, as cooking, reading, and conversation often happen together under the soft light of a flame. Within the Amish community, the spirit of collaboration resembles that of an extended family. When the need arises to build a new house, Amish friends and neighbors come together in a community effort to erect the structure, often in just one day, in an event known as barn raising. This same spirit of mutual aid extends to furniture making and supporting each other in times of illness or accident, with everyone contributing to the necessary medical costs. This intertwining of support is a cornerstone in Amish life, reflecting a deep commitment to solidarity and common welfare. In Amish education, a priority is teaching the Deutsch language, also known as Pennsylvania German, which represents a fusion of archaic German with elements of English. From an early age, Amish children are taught to read, write, and communicate fluently in this language, which is a fundamental pillar of their cultural identity. Mastering Deutsch allows them to keep their traditions alive and strengthen communication within their community. As for clothing, Amish women adopt a style that could be described as an echo from the past. They wear long and simple dresses, accompanied by a white apron tied at the waist and a shawl that covers the shoulders and back. These pieces are reminiscent of the 18th century and have remained unchanged over the centuries. This choice of attire is a statement of their modesty and a symbol of their resistance to the fleeting trends of contemporary fashion. Within the Amish community, gender dynamics are deeply rooted in religious principles, with women adopting a submissive stance towards the men in their families. Before marriage, paternal authority prevails. After marriage, this obedience is transferred to the husband. This practice, based on the belief that men are the family leaders, is an integral part of their social and cultural structure, widely accepted among community members. Despite Amish women not taking on formal leadership roles, they play crucial functions within their communities. Household work, childcare, food preparation, and support for neighbors are seen as essential for community well-being. Women are considered the central pillar of families, playing a key role in preserving Amish traditions and culture. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your comment. Stay tuned for upcoming videos for more content about the fascinating Amish life and other cultures.